G'day everyone, MasterAbbott here from CapsuleComputers.com.au. Today what we're going to be doing is running you through a game from Neogo Games called Level 22. Now, Gary's Misadventures. Now, what this game is like, it's pretty smart. It's actually not many games out there at the moment like it on the iOS. You play as Gary, and you've got to make your way up to the top of his building, which is level 22, and to get there you've got to sneak your way up because there's a reason why, and Gary is constantly late, and when he's late, and this time if he's going to get caught he'll be fired. So he's got to make his way up via many different ways. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through the first world, if you want to call it. They call it the first world, and I'm going to click on continue. Go there, and now basically I'm on world 2. I won't go any further because it's hard to say. If I go any further and show you a lot more of the game, you'll see lots of things like secrets and toys and stuff that you got to pick up, and it could ruin the experience for you. So what I'll do is I'll jump through world 1. I've completed it 100%. Now in each world there's 4 levels, and then there's a boss level, level 5. And then you can see here there's secret collection, there's a secret stuff to pick up, and also toys, like little collectibles if you want to call it. So there's a lot of different things that you can do in the game, which is really cool. So what I'll do is we'll start off at level 1. Now you won't see the introduction, but basically what happens is it was Gary's birthday yesterday, and what happens is he slept in again, and he was drunk last night. So what happens is he was late, so therefore he's got to rush to work. And when he gets to work, he's a bit worried that he's going to get fired. So he's going to have to use his own powers of sneaking around to get to the top level of his office, which is level 22. So pretty much what happens is we missed the intro, but this is pretty much what you're going to see in the game when it starts. So basically this is the starting point of the game. So what you can see is that's Gary. And the way you work and the way you play the game is by tapping anywhere you want. Now, of course, this is the first level. Now, what you've got to do is move your finger around the screen to check out the entire area, if you like. So that's one good thing, is when you're in an open area like this, you can check the entire area out. So like for example, I can check out the entire area. I can say, okay, we're at the basement at the moment. I can see everything. And that's it. You really can check out everything you want. You can hide in specific things as well, but then basically you've got to make sure that you don't get caught. So let's make our way through to the first level, and you'll get his friend's going to call him now. Marty's calling him. So, hi Gary, happy birthday. So there's going to be a bit of a conversation. There's a bit of a storyline to this game too. So it's not just hide around, get to the top floor, and that's it, game over. There's a lot of stuff happening, and there's a great little storyline as well. So Gary's friend's calling him. Marty's wishing him a happy birthday, but Gary's telling him just to settle down because I'm hungover, mate. So yeah, Gary's telling him, oh, sorry about that. So we can skip through this a little bit quickly, but they're basically telling him that he's talking about the reason why he's late, and he's saying that he's been late too many times, and if he gets caught one more time, they're going to fire him. So now Marty wants to give him a hand, so he's going to basically give him some help, but he says you're going to be sneaking in. So yes, he's going to be sneaking in once again. So this is where the whole entire challenge appears, and that's what's going to happen. That's the entire storyline pretty much. He's got to get himself to the top floor with the help of Marty, and Marty's going to help him out. So skip through a couple of these things. As you can see, Marty's really excited to be finally found someone who really appreciates his talents of helping him get up to the top level of level 22. So, okay, so basically, once they've completed their conversation, as you can see there, they're nearly finished. They're talking about a few things to get to the top. He hangs up, and then Marty will constantly call him when there's new things that need to be discussed on how to get to certain things or how to pass certain things. Okay, so at the moment, as you can see, there's nothing here. There's a blockage here, you can't go any further, and then you can see an example of hiding, for example, right here in this area here, the car. When you move close to the car, a hand appears, as you can see right there. If I press that, I'll hide, and then what happens is it hides you in that field of vision. You cannot drag, you can't move anything, so therefore when people they'll get here and they'll walk away, and then you can get out and you can run off and do something else. Now the way it works is it works like, you know, any other, you know, sleuthing, hiding style game where, you know, you've got to quickly get through certain places. They've got a cone of vision. People can see specific things, and if you run through quickly, that before they see it, they won't get alerted, and then when they do, you stuff up the mission, you have to start again. So as you can see right now, Marty's calling again. He goes, oh, what am I going to do? The security guard's there, la 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 la. So Marty's telling him to pass through the side of the wall. It's early morning, so he won't notice you. So you got to try and get through to him without seeing too much, without him seeing you. So he's just giving you a bit of information to say, oh, it's in the morning, nobody will see you. So what he said, he was slink past the wall quickly like that. So if you go along the side, he won't see you because his cone of vision, as you can probably see there, is like that. So he won't see you. So we're just going through him right now. So we've got to also be careful. And the good thing about this is you can always scout ahead. So basically, right there, you can see that this guy here, he's got a field of vision like about there. So you got to be very careful. And when they turn the opposite direction, then of course he won't see you. So you know that this is not a good spot, good place to go. Oh, it's perfect over here. This guy's asleep. So therefore, we can just go across this way. And we know that this guy's asleep. There's an icon appears, and that's like a little note. It says someone else is partying last night. Alright, so that's cool. At least we can pass through that section. He doesn't even know we're there. Alright, so we can keep on going. And we can scout ahead if we really need to. We've got something over here. As you can see, something's flashing. Or it's like flashing, like moving around. There you go. So that's something that you can pick up. And there's also collectibles, which I basically didn't... which I already picked up, but the first level has a collectible there. Anything that's collectible will flash slightly, and you'll know that's something to pick up. Okay. Now basically, he's got to get to the top level. He's got to get to the top level, which is the first stairs of the back of the building. So we've got to get there, and he's got to try and get past that guy. But before we do that, he needs an access card, which was what we just saw before. So we can try and get our way over to this access card right there. Pick that up. So we picked up the access card, which will allow you to get through that section of a security wall. Now, another thing I've noticed I've done as well in the game is that there are safes. Okay, as you can see right now, there's a safe right here, right there. So basically, with the safe, there are combinations hidden around the building, which is like this level, for example, and it's a 6-digit number. Now, it could be pretty hard, but what they've done is they've made it pretty simple to understand. You just got to look around for numbers, pretty much. There's nothing else apart from numbers. They've got to be somewhere. Like, for example, you got to look for them carefully. They're hidden, and they're hidden well, but you can find them. For example, right there. So that is a number hidden on the side of the column, which is 010213, right there. So you can see that that's a number and it's hidden, but it's like I'll show you a few more because I'm giving you a rundown of the first chapter. So you'll notice that. So once you've got that, then of course, then you go back, you go to the safe, which sometimes they're also very well hidden, and you've got to try and open them up. Now, you can complete the game and the mission and the level without opening the safe, because these are just extra little special things that you can pick up, which I'll show you right now. So if I click on the pause, take us into the section here where you've got toys, secrets, items, and options. So in the toys section, these are the toys that you pick up that belong to Marty, that he lost here when he was working here at the time, when he was working with Gary. So these are like little toys. They're basically collectibles to help you, find and, make you feel happy that you've collected lots of stuff in the game. Nothing else exciting about it. This does not affect the gameplay. So if you don't want to do it, you don't have to, and if you don't find them, you don't need to worry about it. So yeah, each character, this is a funny, makes fun of some other comics out there. So this is the Dark Bat instead of the Dark Knight. Then there's Cloverine, Wheel A, not Wheelie, and there's also Solid Smack, which is Solid Snake. So yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of funny stuff here, and there's a whole lot more that need to be collected. And as I'm saying, for the purpose of this game walkthrough, I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. Then there's also secrets. This is secret 1 because I completed world 1. Now you get puzzles. So basically the next section is this one here. So you get puzzle pieces, and once you open them up, these are what you find inside the safe. So each one is a puzzle piece, and this is the puzzle piece for the first one, which is the boss, and I'll show you what he looks like, when we get to him. And then there's items as well. Items are what you pick up to help you within the game. Like the access card is what you need to use to open the door to get past the level. Newspapers is what you use to hide yourself from people, like for example the office workers. If they see you or spot you, you can hide yourself behind a newspaper, pretend to read it, and they won't even know any better. Then there's also a donut, which is also the famous food of New York cops. But what you can do here is you can use these as bait for security guards, because security guards will not fall for the newspaper trick, so they will get distracted with donuts. Now, same thing here. There's also a cardboard box. You can hide yourself in a cardboard box and run through without people seeing you, but you've got to make sure that you're very discreet. Explosive, that's what you use to beat the boss at the first level, and that's also what you use to beat the boss in the first level. Then there's a whole lot of other stuff that of course will appear once you go through and do other things in the game. Now of course there's other things you can do in the game, like basically I said, you can booby trap photocopier machines, you can creep around under cardboard boxes, you can use laxatives, which will make your co-workers go to the toilet. There's a whole lot of funny things that you can do, but you got to make sure that you got to drive your colleagues crazy, knock them out. Of course, you don't want to kill them, but you poison them with laxatives, if you want to call it, or other stuff, or harmful radiation. There's a whole lot of stuff that you can do in the game to make sure you get to the top of level 22. So basically that is it. So what I'll do is that was a very quick explanation while I was playing, while we're jumping in the menu. Now as you can see, this guy here, he's moving in a, if you want to call it, a systematic way. He's checking. Now, if I go through there now, he'll get me. But once he does that, I can quickly run, and he won't notice me. There you go. He's completed and he's gone. He's walked away. So I've just quickly gone through behind his back. So as you can see now, I've done that, and I'm here at the security section, and now Marty's calling me back. He's telling me that the door is locked, and he's going to tell me he needs an access card, which I've already explained. So get a hold of them, and then we can go through. So that's the first level done. So once it's done, I can hit the security door. As you can see there, it will open up. I use my access card, and I am out of the first section. If you want to call it, first level completed. That's done. We move on to the second one. Now this is where it starts to get a little bit more complicated, and I'll show you how this one works as well. So if you do get caught, I will explain to you and show you what happens when you do get caught. Pretty much you just get, you start the level again. But what you got to remember is there's a kind of, there you go, just did it now, did it on purpose. As you can see, he caught you. Once he caught you, game is over. Yes, unfortunately, then you have to restart. Now, good thing about it is you restart at certain intervals, locations in the game. So as you can see, you can scout ahead to find out what's going on. He's checking that one. Quickly hide. So he's going to see that you can quickly get out of here. Oop, I stuffed that one up. Bit slow. Start again. So that's one thing you're going to have to do. You're going to have to get used to trying again, and getting used to people's movements. Get out of there quickly. So I can do this really fast. If you want, I could have waited once and then waited again. So you can see that this guy's got, get out of there before he sees me. Alright, out of there. He didn't see me. Done. Alright, so then there's another safe, so I can get through there. So you just got to remember, you got to memorize certain pathways that the people do. Co-workers do, or anybody in general do. There's going to be guards and all that sort of stuff as well. So as you can see, I've just gone past the first section, and there's a whole lot of these guys here, and they can see me, but they basically said that there's a specific amount of time that they can notice you between you getting caught and they're like, oh, awareness. So these guys here won't notice if we dash across their field of vision. So basically, we got to run. So you'll notice in general, like if I run, they won't catch me quickly. So I'll go from here, prepare it, go. And then field of vision, bad luck, gone. Didn't catch me. And then the same thing with this guy. Ready? 1, 2, 3. He's gone to sleep. I'm going to wait just before he wakes up. Go. So he won't catch me now. He fell asleep, and that's it. So basically the next thing is bypassing these guys, which we just did. and then making our way up, Marty's going to call us again and he's going to explain the trick on how to do the newspaper job. So basically that's what I explained to you guys before. So he's going to basically say, hey, you know, not everyone can see you, but you can sometimes conceal your face and people won't know who you are. So that's what the good thing about it is. You've got to make sure that you've got to try and use something small that you can fit in your pocket, and then people won't see you. Alright, so that's basically what the story is there. So I'm going to run my way up to pick up that newspaper. Okay, so now I've got the newspaper, and then I've got up in the top right hand corner, I can use that to hide. So basically I can just like go right here, press it, and I'm hiding. Nobody can see me. So for example, I can go right there. Nobody sees me. Oh, field of vision. There you go. Did you see that? That will happen is he just noticed and spotted me straight away. It's like, uh-oh, that's pretty scary. So as you can see, this guy, he's walking around. Didn't see me. So you've got to be very careful that people don't notice you in their field of vision as well. So quickly get out of their field of vision. Alright, so I'm going to wait for this guy to pass, and he didn't see me because I'm hiding. Get rid of that. Field of vision. People notice you. Get out of here. And that's it. So that completed the first level. Now there's also... Oops. Oh, I got... Stopped. That was my mistake. I should have gone a little bit further. Alright, let's go through that again quickly. Caught me again. Alright, let's go through this quickly, so people don't see it. I was actually had that completed just then. This guy's coming by. Let's get out of here before they catch me. Alright, so that was done. So that's that one. That was basically it. Now there was a collectible in that, and there's a little toy, and there was also numbers on the wall. And that you've got to notice as well for the safe. So I wasn't going to give you the combination, and I'm not going to give you the combinations, so it'll be pretty much helps. You guys can sort that out. So alright, it's level 3 now. It gets a lot more. It gets a little bit more harder, it's a little bit more complicated, and there's a lot more things you can do. Like you'll be able to crawl through vents and a whole lot of other cool stuff. So basically, this is the introduction of the guard. Now the guard here, basically what happens is this guy needs donuts, as basically explained before. So you've got to be careful. These guys are much more alert and will not fall for any smart ass tricks. So basically the best thing to do would be able to find yourself a donut and feed him the donut. So let's go do that. Alright, so pretty much we've got to make our way up through this area here. Now he's going to see us, but what we're going to do is we're going to hide behind this wall so he won't notice us. Fingers crossed. Oops, he noticed us. My bad. Alright, start again. Now, it's basically what I said before. We've got to be very careful in what we do. Alright, let's get going. I know where to go. I'm going to hide him right there. He won't see me now. Fingers crossed. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, so this is the top area. Not much you can do, but this is a little secret. As you can see right there, that is a candy machine, but there's also a hand up to it. If you kick it, get a bit closer and kick it again, it unlocks a safe and shows you the safe. So there are many things in the game that you're going to have to notice or just play around with and find and get close to and see, because if you don't, you'll miss a few things like secrets and stuff. Now I've picked up a donut. This donut's going to come in handy. Alright, so basically we need to wait for this guy to come back, because otherwise he'll catch us. Don't know why he's moving up and down. He should be doing some work, but it seems like he's not. Alright, so we'll go down. Now basically what I meant to do before was hide there. Hopefully he won't find me this time. There you go. He's a bit, bit slow. Alright, so I'm out. Okay, so now we've got to try and get this guy out of his hiding spot, if you want to call it that. Now as you can see, he's got a field of vision as well. He's going to be moving there, moving there, moving there. So once he's over on that side, like now. Oh, I stuffed that one up, didn't I? Had to drop it a bit earlier. I wait until he was on the opposite side. Alright, so I'm back here again. Now basically that's what I'm saying. So if you make a mistake, you really, really, really have to make sure that you, be patient and make sure you time your moves and do them right. Because if you don't, you'll be frustrated, and you keep on doing it again and again and again and again, so it gets annoying. Alright, so quickly drop the donut. He saw it. He saw it. Yep, he saw it. There you go. He's going to go eat, and we're going to get out of here. Alright, so now we've got the newspaper. So once again, there's the same thing as before. We can kick the candy machine, and that opens the door and gets us out. So we've got the newspaper, which is fantastic. But now that we've got the newspaper, the guard's back. So what are we going to do? We can't go through that way anymore. So in that situation, we've got to try and make our way out through the vent. And here we are. We're going to go through the vent. So this is the vent. The vent, you can't move around in the vent. You just need to move around and find your way out as best as possible. Now, with the vent, there are sometimes special areas, which I'm going to show you now. So one of the special areas is just like, oops, wrong way. One of the special areas is just like a little, if you want to call it, an Easter egg. And that one has game developers in it. I wonder who they could be. A secret room! Alright, so they basically said that there was a small video game studio snuck in the building. So I wonder who they could possibly be. So that is cool. So you can basically see the game developers are here. They're sitting in there. You can't talk to them, unfortunately, but they're just bouncing around. Looking pretty cool. Big afro. Alright, so that's that one there. That doesn't do much. You don't see anything in there apart from just, you know, your own personal happiness experience as well to see the special room. Alright, so apart from that, that will complete that section of that. So what we'll do now is we'll make our way out of this vent. And this is where you're going to start using the newspaper. Put that newspaper up, because if you don't, people will see you. Quickly get out of here. Alright, so maybe we can just be a little bit discreet. He's going to move back to his room. He's going to notice us. Basically, we're just going to have to sit there, wait patiently until he disappears and decides to move away. Quickly put the newspaper back up. And then this guy's going to start walking. We can get out of here now. Fingers crossed. Perfect. Alright, we're done. That is the end of that level. We didn't need an access card, but it introduced us to a whole lot of other different things. So now this is the last section of the first world. A little bit longer than normal. But I'll try and do our best and get through this as quickly as possible. So as you can see now, you got this guy here. We can hide between that wall, or we can go down and do a whole lot of things. There's a security guard. Now we know we can't do nothing without a donut with him. So this guy's he's just run past, so we've got to quickly run out and make our way to the vent. Jump in. He didn't notice us, which was great. Now we're going making our way through the vent, and the vent will take us out to another spot. There you go. We're out. Alright, so basically the next thing is making our way up to the top, making our way through here. Now this guy will notice us because he's checking all different angles, so we've got to make our way through the vent again. Now some vents, of course, part of the game are broken, so you've got to drop out. Like that, boom, threw me out. So there was a hole in the vent, and now I've picked up a cardboard box, which is perfect for this situation. So this is where Marty explains to Gary the purpose of the cardboard box. And that basically is try and be discreet with a cardboard box, because people will notice you even if you're moving around. So you got to make sure that people don't know there was a cardboard box there in the first place. So, or no, there was a cardboard box, one of the two. So just got to make sure that when you use it, pretend that it was always there. Alright, so we don't have to use it now, but we can get quickly down, right there, and jump in it. And he won't notice it. See? He didn't there. So he was. Alright, so basically we have to wait carefully until that guy starts moving, and then make our way down and hide right there. He didn't see it. He didn't know. Box was always there. And then get out of there. Oh, he saw me, my bad. That was pretty bad. So I have to restart from this point here. So let's get going down quick. Alright, good. Now this guy won't see me. He's still doing it. I have to wait a little bit more for this one. Quick. Sometimes you gotta be very quick. Alright, now this guy's still thinking about what's he gonna do. Get out of here, quick. He didn't see me. Alright, so that's the first section done. So now the next section is to get yourself a donut. So there's a donut all the way up here, right there. But these guys are all sleeping, which is pretty annoying. Now this is going to be done very carefully, to tell you the truth, because if they see you moving around, you're in trouble. So let's start there. They're sleeping. Now they're going to fall asleep in a second. Move a bit more. Wait. Patience is the key here. Wait. Wait. And we're done. Okay, so we're out of there. So we've got everything we need to do. I can jump out of my box because they won't even notice me now. So I can pick up a donut. Okay, so now, if you move around, like I said, you can check stuff around the place. So you know that there's a vent there and all that sort of stuff. And then there's, oh look, there's a safe. Interesting. How do you get there? Sometimes, this took me a while to figure out, but sometimes you can just pretty much pretend there's a wall or not a wall. So you just like tap there, and it will actually walk you through to that section. Very, very sneaky. I thought there was some sort of special magic room to take you there, but all you have to do is like tap from here, and that'll take you all the way up back there. So there was like a secret room without nothing. So you have to just figure it out yourself. Pretty sneaky. But anyway, we've got a donut. So let's just jump back in and make our way back to the area where the guard is. Jump down. Alright, now the guard is there. You be careful to watch his movement. He's running back. So what we can do is throw the donut down. Hide in there, if you like. We can do it just on purpose, just for the sake of it. He's there. He's eating. Run, run, run. He's happy. He's got his donut. Pick up the access card. Hide behind this wall, because he'll notice us. He's looking in that direction. Now he's looking in this direction, and now he's going to run away. Then we're going to go to this spot. Wait until he's walked past. And run, 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 run. And we're done. Alright, so access card, and that'll take us out. And that takes us through to the next section. Now there's also a grate here. Don't forget to check it, because there is a collectible right there. Okay, so make sure you get that. And let's get out of here and take us to the last world. Last level of this world. Alright, so that'll take us to the last level, which is the boss. And this guy is the head of security. Now he drives around in a little, what do you call it? Buggy. And this area, this map is actually very small because it's like a boss level. So there's not much you can do. Now there's 3 places to hide as well, and they open and close depending on which one you do. So now Marty's going to give him an update and tell you what's going on. Marty's going to tell him, hey, there's a guy here. Like, what am I going to do? Blah blah blah. So he's going to tell you, what do you mean? What's going on? There's a big guy. There's a guy on a thing with shades on, moustache. It's not Mr. Pepper. There you go. That's his name. He's the head of building security. So basically this guy says, oh, well, not much you can do unless you damage his car. So what we've got to do is damage his car. How do we do that? Oh, with explosives. So what we'll do is we'll trick him, pick up stuff first, and then we'll get him to pick up, then we'll blow up his car. Alright, so the first thing we can pick up is a stapler. Alright. Okay, and then we can also pick up some explosives. Pretty dangerous stuff, this. Alright, so what we can do is he's got a way of moving around. So basically what I've figured out and what you guys can try and what we're going to do now, make it easy for you guys, is go here, drop the stapler, he'll drive down and then drop this, and that just hit him. And that basically, now once that happens, got to quickly run and hide. Okay, so they can see that they're hiding right now. And I was going to move the camera a little bit just to show you that he's got a bit of energy. You can see his energy there in the top right hand corner. So get out of there quickly. Everything's finished now. No one's going to bother you anymore. No one's going to find you. So do the same thing again. Pick up a stapler. This is pretty much rinse, repeat, try again, do again. Very simple, not too complicated. The first level is very easy. First boss is not too complicated to kill. So that pretty much sorts him out. Now as you can see, you've got to do this 4 times. So what we can do is, and you see in the top right hand corner now, we've got stapler, drop stapler, go here, wait for him to come, he's going to pick it up, drop this, bang, run. that took a little bit more of his energy, as you can see. He's only got half of it left, which is not his energy, but it's his little buggy's energy. And that will end the search for you. You can jump back out and do the same, and rinse and repeat and do again. Alright, so we can pick up the explosives, and we'll drop them. We'll drop the stapler first. Oh, he did it. He went the other way. He was hiding over there this time. Looks like he's driving around. Hang on a sec. Where is he stopping this time? No, he's driving around constantly this time. He's made it a bit more complicated. Alright, so we'll pick up a stapler. Now, seeing that he's driving around this time, we'll have to catch him at the right spot. So what we'll do is we'll go here, drop. This time we can probably get him this way. Oh, he ran away. He did it quickly. Let's get out of here. Quick. Seems like he's a bit more smart. Alright, let's see what happens now. Wait till they finish. Alright, they'll leave you alone. Let's go back. Stapler. Explosives. He's driving around this time. Very cool. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll drop maybe there. Wait until he comes and we'll drop it at the same time. 1, 2, 3, drop. Missed him again. Wow, my timing's bad. Wait until the security guards pass. Apologies for this. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, pick up the explosives once again. Oh, I hope I don't stuff this one up. Alright, so now, drop. He's coming. Drop. Bang, got him. Alright, let's run. Alright. Wait till the security guards pass out of the way. They're going to do their runs. Now they'll leave you alone. Let's go back and get one more stapler. His buggy's getting a bit broken. Alright, so where is he? He's over there now. Wait until he goes all the way to the other side. Give you enough time to pick him up. Drop. Here he comes one more time. Drop. Bang. And he's gone. Now that stuffs everything up. The security doors open up. As you can see, they've opened up. So now the alarm is going off, but there's no point in worrying about anything else anymore. There's nothing else here. There's no secrets. There's nothing else that you need to worry about apart from getting out of here. You can say goodbye to him, wave goodbye, and walk through that door. And that completes mission or World 1. And that takes you to World 2. So that is where I'm going to stop, because that is pretty much in a nutshell what Level 22 by Neogo Games is all about. It's available on the Apple iTunes Store, as I pretty much mentioned before. $4.49 is the price that it's asking for, and it's a great game if you like this style of gameplay. Now, as I said, you've got to pretty much learn the way players move, learn the way people react in the game, and if you get used, once you get used to it, you'll be able to pass through a lot of the things. But as I said, you're going to have to be a bit patient with the game and learn its little tricks to get you from the basement all the way up to the top floor of the boss's office, via a whole lot of different places like the research and development labs and a whole lot of other places that you've got to do to get to the top. So that pretty much walks us through the first level world of Level 22, Gary's Misadventures. So if you have any questions or queries, leave them at the bottom of the YouTube channel, and check us out at capsulecomputers.com.au. Thank you very much for watching. MasterAbbott signing out.